Overcoming your fear of being judged can be one of the most liberating fears to free yourself of. Hi, my name is Cassi Eubank, and I'm so glad you're here on day 7 of the Clear Your Fear video series. It's my mission to help people overcome their fears. I'm very passionate about this because when we can clear those roadblocks, the negativity, the thinking that doesn't serve us, when we can get all of these emotions out of our way, clear these fears, fear of being judged, fear of meeting new people, fear of trying new things, when we get rid of those, our path opens up and we can head straight for our abundance. We've got an easy path there. We can get there faster, quicker, easier. And when that happens, the universe conspires to help us out. How cool is that? I know it's pretty cool. So why do we allow the opinion of other people to keep us from doing what we want to do? Again, it's that ego of ours. Our ego tells us, what if they say something? What if they don't like us? What if? What if? And we think of the worst case scenario. What if? If they don't like us, they probably just don't know how awesome we are. Isn't that the case? We all are unique and special. We all have got gifts. We all have got a goodness inside of us. And when you get to know yourself better and you really love yourself, you won't care what other people say. It's really, really that important. It really is. But we worry about how other people judge us or what they might say because we judge ourselves so harshly. Do you realize that when somebody judges you, that's their problem? If somebody's nasty, they lash out at you, they have an unkind word to say, they're giving you a hard time, it's because of issues in their life. And it has nothing to do with you. It's their problem unless you let it become your problem. But we judge ourselves. So we think, well, if I'm thinking that of myself, if I don't have enough self-respect to think positively about myself, well, why should they think positively about us? So let's talk about your own self-speak. If you had a daughter or a niece or a grandson, would you tell them that they were stupid, that they couldn't do it, that they're never going to amount to anything? Then why do we do this to ourselves? You would never talk that way to your best friend, or you wouldn't have any friends, would you? So if you wouldn't talk that way to people you care about, why don't you care enough about yourself? And when I say you, I mean we. I'm guilty of this. I've done this before. We all have. So why is it that we talk so negatively towards ourselves? Well, it's because we don't really know ourselves that well. If we knew ourselves better, and that's why after you complete your Clear Your Fear series, I've got the workshops and I've got the online class, I've got another one, How Do You Like Your Eggs? And the theory behind this came from the Julia Roberts movie, Runaway Bride. Now in the movie, Richard Gere plays the reporter Ike, and he interviews each of Julia Roberts' ex-fiancés. She's been engaged 5 or 6 times, and each time she's bolted at the altar. She's about to get married again, and Ike is interviewing her to see if she's actually going to go through with it or not. Well, as he interviews each of her ex-fiancés, he asks, well, how did she like her eggs? And the first one said scrambled. So he says, how did you know that? He goes, well, we used to eat scrambled eggs every morning. Then he asks the second fiancé, well, how did she like her eggs? Oh, we used to have them poached every time. Every time we liked it the same way. And with each ex-fiancé, she liked her eggs differently. Well, sometimes when we're a mother, when we have a family, maybe we think we like scrambled eggs because we've got 4 kids, so we've been cooking scrambled eggs every morning for the past 10 years. But how do you like your eggs? It's important to get to know yourself, to appreciate yourself, to love yourself, to know that your strengths are what make you unique, that make you strong, that you have a lot to offer. And maybe your shadow side, those are things that you can just kind of put to the side. You can work on those things, or you can work with your strengths. So learning to really know who you are, appreciate and love yourself is key to overcoming your fear of being judged. We do work on this in my workshop, Clear Your Fear. I hope you'll join me for one of my workshops or join the classes online. They'll be coming up. But clear those fears, get them out of your way, get rid of all those roadblocks and head for your abundance. It's your time. Now is your time. You deserve this and you deserve so much more. So make sure that you find a way to clear those fears and step into the life of your dreams. Thank you for joining me, Cassi Eubank, for another episode of Clear Your Fear.